Good morning, everyone. This is your girl, Danielle Spencer. I know I haven't done a video in a while, but I wanted to do one quick video before I left to go to church. Yes, I am going to church this morning. I go to church every Sunday. Um, but I just wanted to really reiterate the message that I put on my other social media platforms for those federal government employees who are about to separate from the federal government, especially if you're about to retire. Even for those, if you're just separating and you're going to work for someone else. Please, 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 please. Um, Based on my experience, again, let me preface this with saying I'm not an attorney and this is not legal advice. I'm just sharing my lived experiences and what has happened with me. Um, but what I would recommend is keep paper copies of everything. Um, if you haven't already, whatever platform, whether it's Employee Express or the USDA system, download copies of all of your pay stubs, your W-2s. If you still have access to the uh, personnel system, your SF-50s, keep copies of everything. This will help you in case there are issues. Also, check up and make sure you're getting paid. Um, Make sure you know what your leave balance is. And if you're retiring, make sure your service history is correct and make sure that you know where in the process your retirement application is. With me personally, supposedly I was separated from the federal government in early September, like September 6th. And, but still nothing has happened with my application. And I got an annuity statement and it said that or my pension statement, my retirement, they say what my monthly, what I was be getting said $0. So the only way that I can address that issue is to make sure that I have all of my documentation. So for me, the any advice or what people could learn from my situation is to make sure that you keep all of your documentation to make sure you stay up to date with what's going on with your application status, if you're retiring, and to make sure that you prepare yourself financially just in case you're if you're retiring, if it's late, if you're supposed to still get paid, your paycheck doesn't get to you on time. Just prepare yourself for the worst. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst so that you're not surprised. And one other like note on that, just remember, especially for people like me who supports unions and other democratic or social communities financially, um, when you're not getting the money you're supposed to, and you're donating to these other organizations, um, they're impacted too when you're unable to keep the commitment that you've made to them. So my opinion, I do think a lot of mine is due to me being a whistleblower, but I also think given, the current environment, it doesn't um, help the situation if people are unable to help financially support unions or other uh, organizations that are fighting for our labor rights or other types of rights that you may hold dear. So that's just a quick video that I wanted to do to talk about again. Make sure you keep all your documentation and that you know the status of everything when you're getting paid, if you have annual leave, when that's being paid out, and where your retirement application is. Have a good week. I'm going to church. I'll talk to you guys later.